She's a #1 Wall Street best-selling author that the LA Times calls America's top career expert. Please welcome Robin Ryan.
I'm sad to say that 72% of all college students, when they walk across that graduation stage and they take that long sought after diploma, are walking out into a future with no job yet. And so I talk to students all the time. In fact, I ran into this student, Michael, and he became a client. And what he said to me was, I've been sending out resumes and, here I'm going to graduate. I got to have a job. I'm a communications major, so I got this. I got an interview. It was the only interview that I landed. And when I was talking to the recruiter on the phone, she said, "Oh, I used to work at Nordstrom's when I was in college." And he said, so we had stuff to talk about. And she was in a sorority, I was in a fraternity. No problem. I go to the interview and I think to myself, they're hiring 2 people. She loved me. This is going to be easy. Hour and a half later, he thought he did okay. Well, a couple days went by, a week went by, 2 weeks went by, no phone call. Finally, he sent an email and they said, "Oh, we hired somebody else." So he lost the job. And he lost the job because he wasn't prepared. He hadn't thought about, how will I answer those tough, tricky questions? How will I answer the first question about, tell me about yourself? And so as we worked together, we role played and we prepped answering the questions. And I told him, you've got to come up with your top 5 selling points. So what we came up with was this. We came up with he had great organizational skills. He was good at customer service in a busy environment. He had great initiative, of course, good communication skills, and he was highly productive. He was a really good worker, had a great work ethic. And then I said to him, you take those 5 selling points, you link them together in a few sentences, and then you have your 60-second sell. That 60-second sell is how you're going to introduce yourself. So when the employer says, "Tell me about yourself," he started out like this. "Well, I'm an honor student and I just earned my degree in communications from the University of Tennessee. I have a proven track record of having worked in 2 administrative positions during the summer. I'm highly organized and highly productive. I have a great work ethic, having worked 45 to 50 hours a week in some of my past jobs. I've also worked at sales prior to this at Nordstrom's." He says, "I have demonstrated that I'm a person who takes a lot of initiative and I take great pride in being highly productive." The interview went on and he said, those hard questions like what's your greatest weakness and where are you going to be 5 years from now? We had role played them. We had practiced the answers so he knew how to answer them. Preparation for the job interview is critical. And I'm happy to say that Michael did indeed get a new job.